What it do? We are back with another episode of UCTV, and this video should be a lot longer than the last one.
That's right. As you can see, we have our full crew back this week, but our camera stopped working halfway through. So thank you to Kai Money for giving us support with their iPhone. That's what we filmed about half of our scripts on. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. It's nice to have you back this week, Tyler. I kind of miss you.
I missed you too, Seth. But yes, it's nice to be back at the table with you once again.
With you being gone last week, where were you?
I was actually gone at the basketball tournament. Speaking of that, here's Berenice with more information on this week's sports update.
Thank you, Tyler. It is a big week for basketball. We have districts coming up as the Tigers were paired with Fletcher and Hydro. The Tigers and Lady Tigers will play Fletcher first, and if they lose, that will conclude their season. But if they win, they will go on to play Hydro and are automatically moving on to the regionals. As the end of the season is approaching, that does mean softball and baseball are starting their seasons for 2022. So be on the lookout for schedules in the hallway. Thank you, and back to you, Tyler.
Thank you, Betta. As she said, districts are coming up, so be sure to show your support for our Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Yes, playoff games are really exciting, and I highly recommend coming out to watch. Speaking of exciting UC sports news, here's me with a different kind of sport possibly coming to Union City. Esports has taken the world by storm. Now, if you don't know what esports is, it is a competitive gaming community where teams compete against each other like a real-life sport. And a lot of high schools are joining in on the fun. And in the last year, about 30 of our 400 schools have joined in, and that's just in Oklahoma. Many other state schools offer esports, and our next board meeting will be talking in part about the future of esports here. And a lot of people in school are very supportive of the idea of esports, and it's not just the kids. Some of our teachers like to talk about the games that they've been playing, and the popular with our teachers is actually Rocket League, and this is just one of the many. The most commonly played are Rocket League, which I just told you about, is a car game in which you play soccer and other sorts of car-related games. This one is one of my personal favorites. CSGO, or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which is a shooter game in which two teams are put against each other and told to eliminate the other team. Chess, which is self-explanatory. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which gathers characters from different games and puts them against each other in an all-out brawl. This, once again, is one of my favorites. Valorant, which is another type of CSGO, but with sick variety of superpowers that make your time in the game even more fun. Call of Duty, which is another elimination game, but has different types of games and is very popular around the world. In this one, you can respawn and do all sorts of stuff. League of Legends, which is a team-based strategy game where two teams of 5 powerful champions face off to destroy each other's bases. Next is Pokemon Unite, which is another type of League of Legends, but with Pokemon characters. This one is a fan favorite among Pokemon gurus. With this, we hope to include more kids in sports that don't want to play basketball or baseball or any other sport. Hopefully this gets approved by the school because it would be awesome for us to be ahead of the game. When it comes to esports, after the board game meeting, I will be back with the update with more information. Thank you for tuning in, and back to you. I'm really excited about that, and I'm personally even thinking about joining if we have the chance.
Yeah, it seems like fun, and I hope our school gets to take part in it. Anyways, February is coming up, so let's send it to me with a little advice for your special someone. It is now the first week of February, and you know what that means. It is the month of love, and Valentine's Day is coming up soon. Make sure you guys are in the loving mood and treat your loved one with some nice gifts. Boys, be sure to treat your lady with some nice flowers or some jewelry. Just make sure she still loves you. Girls, us guys would enjoy some chocolate and maybe even some flowers too, just so you know. In addition to that, the student council will be selling their annual Valentine's Day gifts, so be on the lookout for that. That's all the advice I got for you this week. Back to you. I know that I'm going to be using those tips that I just listed.
So I'm assuming you have a special someone?
I do, Seth. It's you.
Okay. With February almost here, it seems that there's going to be a bit of chilly weather coming up, so let's send it to Grace with this week's weather.
As of January 26th, which is the day that I am filming right now, we are supposed to have some snow. So I hope that we got just a little bit of snow last week. This week's weather will be highs in the 50s and lows in the 20s, and we also have a chance of rain this week, but mostly on Wednesday. Make sure you are dressing based on the weather and always check the forecast because you know how Oklahoma weather is. This weather is always changing, and this is all that I have for you this week. Thank you, and back to you.
Thanks, Grace. Like she said, it's going to be a little bit colder this week, so dress accordingly.
Indeed. I've been kind of missing a few of the people that have graduated recently.
Yeah, me too. I wonder what some of them are up to nowadays.
Well, we're in luck because I heard Kylie has a new segment, so we can check up on a few of them.
What's up, UCTV? I'm Emily Lockridge, and I'm back to tell you how I've been doing. I've been super busy this semester already. I have 5 classes I'm taking, and I'm working several hours a week, but I'm loving life outside of high school, and I can't wait to come back and see you guys soon.
Thank you, Emily, for giving us that little update. I really do appreciate it, and I would just like to say I hope everything continues to go well for you, and I hope you keep living your best life. And that's all I have for this week on Where Are You Now? Thank you, and back to y'all.
I'm glad to see that you're doing well, and I'm happy that you found time to check in with us still at school.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and I cannot wait to see who she picks next for the Where You Are Now segment.
Well, this next one is a doozy, literally, because if you stand up too quick afterward, you may pass out and fall on your face. So let's send it to Beto with info on our annual blood drive.
Thank you, Seth. As we know by now, it is February and it has become a tradition here in Union City for a blood drive. It will be happening Tuesday, February 8th in the Tiger's Den from 1 to 5 p.m. If you do donate, you will receive a t-shirt of your choice, 1 free adult admission to the National Cowboys and Western Heritage Museum, and a coupon for a free honey butter chicken biscuit from Whataburger. If interested to schedule an appointment, please contact Ms. McReynolds. This is a great opportunity for you to come up and give blood and help out. You will see posters and information posted around town for the next week or so. Be sure to take advantage of this opportunity. I'm Betta, and back to you.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to give blood at next week's blood drive. What about you, Tyler?
I don't know. I haven't for sure decided yet.
Oh, okay. Of course, it's your choice, but you never know if you could save a life.
Yeah, for sure. And you even get rewarded for doing it. Sticking with getting cool stuff for doing something easy, here's Grace with some pretty neat information.
This year, the elementary is partnering with schoolstores.com to raise funds for essential tools our students and teachers need to succeed. This website is completely online and everything will go through schoolstores.com. Your participation is easy with no more than 12 minutes of your time required. When you send emails inviting family, friends, and co-workers to our students, when you return your packet, put your name on it and your student prize code. Just for bringing back your packet, you can get a hugger. And this is UCTV's Missy the Panther hugger. There's also a bird, an orangutan, an iguana, and a sloth. The more emails and donations that you made will help you gain more and more points for your child to win some awesome prizes. And here are some of the prizes your child could win. For 12 points, you could get a crazy shot basketball game. For 22 points, a water-resistant speaker. For 50 points, a Fire tablet. And the biggest prize you can win for 120 points is a PlayStation 5. These prizes are awesome and would be so cool to win, so make sure you are sending out all of your emails and trying to get donations from everyone you know. Good luck to everyone in the elementary school. Thank you, and back to you.
Man, I wish the high school was participating in this awesome contest. I would definitely be going all out for that PS5.
Yeah, seriously, I'm super jealous. I use that PS5 so much that it may even burn out. But unfortunately, it looks like the end of this long show is approaching.
Yeah, it seems so. And a special shout out to Miss Lockridge's speech class for tuning in each week and giving some awesome peer reviewing. As always, thank you for tuning in and make sure to stick around for the Kai Money and the Squad show. Peace out.